As the January transfer window rapidly approaches, Serie A giants Juventus are reportedly preparing to make a major move to strengthen their defensive lineup by targeting FC Barcelona's star center-back, Ronald Araújo. The Uruguayan defender, widely regarded as one of the top young talents in Europe, has become a top priority for Juventus as they look to bolster their backline. The Italian club is keen on securing the 24-year-old's services, despite his key role at Barcelona. This potential transfer is stirring excitement across Europe, and it's no surprise that it has quickly become one of the most talked about stories of the winter market. Ronald Araújo, a key figure for Barcelona. Since joining Barcelona's senior squad in 2019, Ronald Araújo has become an irreplaceable figure in the team's defense. His combination of physical dominance, tactical intelligence, and leadership qualities has made him one of the most reliable and sought-after central defenders in European football. Standing at 6'4", Araújo possesses an imposing presence in the air and is known for his aggressive defending, whether in one-on-one situations or in aerial duels. Araújo's impressive performances in La Liga and the Champions League have earned him widespread recognition as one of the most talented young defenders on the continent. Under coach Xavi Hernandez, Araújo has been one of the first names on the team sheet, forming an essential partnership with the likes of Jules Kounde and Andreas Christensen. His performances at the heart of Barcelona's defense have been instrumental in the club's pursuit of both domestic and European success. However, despite his undeniable importance to Barcelona's defensive structure, Araújo's future at the club has become uncertain in recent months. While his contract with the Catalan club isn't set to expire until 2026, the 24-year-old has yet to reach an agreement over a contract renewal. Talks have reportedly stalled, and Barcelona is now facing a difficult decision: either risk losing Araújo for a lower price in the future or capitalize on his market value and sell him this winter. Juventus enters the fray, pursuit of a defensive upgrade. Juventus, a club that has dominated Serie A for much of the last decade, is keenly aware of the need to strengthen their defense. The Bianconeri have undergone significant changes in recent seasons, and one of the areas that remains in need of improvement is the central defensive partnership. With veterans such as Leonardo Bonucci and Giorgio Chiellini now in the twilight of their careers, Juventus has been on the lookout for younger, dynamic defenders who can lead the team into the future. Ronald Araújo is seen as the perfect fit for Juventus' defensive rebuild. His physical attributes, ability to read the game, and leadership potential align perfectly with the club's needs. Moreover, Juventus has long been known for its strong defensive traditions, and Araújo would fit seamlessly into a team that places a premium on solid, disciplined defending. The Serie A side's pursuit of the Uruguayan defender has gained significant momentum, with reports suggesting that Juventus could make a formal bid for Araújo as soon as the January transfer window opens. Juventus is eager to secure his signature before any rival clubs can swoop in, and they are reportedly willing to offer Barcelona a significant fee to facilitate a winter transfer. Arsenal's interest, a potential bidding war. While Juventus leads the race for Araújo, the transfer saga has taken a dramatic turn with the involvement of Premier League club Arsenal. The Gunners have been actively searching for a top-tier centre-back to strengthen their squad, and Araújo has emerged as a prime candidate. Arsenal's manager, Mikel Arteta, has long expressed a desire to add defensive reinforcements, and Araújo's profile fits the bill. Arsenal's interest has caused ripples throughout the transfer market, as the Premier League club is well aware of the value Araújo would bring to their defense. With the Gunners competing for both the Premier League title and European glory, securing a defender of Araújo's quality could be a game-changer in their quest for success. The competition between Juventus and Arsenal for Araújo's signature is expected to heat up as the transfer window approaches. Both clubs have the financial resources to back up their interest, and the presence of Premier League heavyweights could turn the transfer into a bidding war. Should Arsenal enter the fray with a formal offer, it could push Juventus to increase their bid, adding further intrigue to the transfer saga. This competition only adds to the excitement surrounding the potential deal and has drawn the attention of football fans around the world. Barcelona faces a tough decision. For Barcelona, the prospect of losing Araújo is a daunting one. As one of the cornerstones of Xavi's defensive setup, his departure would leave a significant hole in the team's backline. Losing a player of Araújo's quality mid-season would be a massive blow to the club's ambitions, particularly as they are in the middle of a tightly contested La Liga season and have aspirations in the Champions League. Moreover, Barcelona's financial situation has added another layer of complexity to the decision. The club is under pressure to balance their books and navigate ongoing financial constraints. Selling a player like Araújo could provide an immediate cash injection, but it would come at a considerable sporting cost. Barcelona would need to quickly find a suitable replacement, which is easier said than done in the middle of the season. Given the current impasse in contract renewal talks, Barcelona may have to weigh the financial benefits of a sale against the sporting consequences of losing one of their key defenders. The club has long prided itself on developing homegrown talent, and Araújo is a player who has come through the ranks at Barcelona. Selling him would signal a major shift in the club's philosophy, one that might be difficult for fans to accept. Additionally, Barcelona faces the challenge of finding a replacement for Araújo should they decide to sell him. While the January transfer market offers some opportunities, the options available may not match Araújo's quality, forcing Barcelona to take a gamble on less established players. Such a move could destabilize the defense and complicate Barcelona's pursuit of both domestic and European honors this season. What's next for Ronald Araújo? As the January transfer window draws nearer, Ronald Araújo's future is very much up in the air. Juventus is firmly at the forefront of the race, eager to secure the young defender's signature, while Arsenal's interest has added an extra layer of competition. Barcelona, meanwhile, faces a tough decision as they balance financial necessity with sporting ambition. Araújo himself will likely have a significant say in the outcome of this transfer saga. If the defender is keen on moving to Italy or England, it could force Barcelona's hand in selling him sooner rather than later. Alternatively, if Araújo remains committed to Barcelona and is willing to work through the contract negotiations, the Catalan club may find a way to keep him for the long term. With Juventus and Arsenal both keen to strengthen their defenses and Barcelona standing at a crossroads, the Araújo transfer saga is set to be one of the most captivating stories of the winter market. Whether the Uruguayan defender remains at Barcelona, heads to Turin, or makes the switch to North London, one thing is for certain: the outcome of this saga will have major implications for all parties involved. In the coming days, expect more twists and turns as the situation develops. Will Juventus secure their defensive target? Can Arsenal outbid their Serie A rivals? Or will Barcelona manage to resolve their contract standoff and keep one of their most valuable assets? Only time will tell, but this promises to be a transfer window story that will keep football fans on the